Hello, Dihessa here. Welcome to another Sunday energy meditation video for allowing clients into your realm, into your space as a coach, as a healer, as a service provider, or simply as somebody who's on their spiritual growth journey and sharing that with the humans in your space for your own sake and also for the sake of the people in your realm, right? And so today's topic is a topic that can be very, very triggering. It is a topic of money, right? This is a topic that for one reason or another is can be quite triggering. I have all my life really this topic has been kind of sensitive, right? And along this journey of growth, along this journey of even business growth as well and spiritual growth as well, I have made the conscious choice to really allow myself to step more and more into the space where money is no longer the reason why I will create space between me and myself, if that makes sense, right? Meaning that more and more I'm making money less evil, if we want to say that. And the more I'm doing that, the more I'm actually allowing money into my space. And when I say things like that, I do know that, again, some people do get very, very triggered by these things. And oftentimes it's literally, and I know this from experience, it's literally showing us where we are in the topic of when it comes to the topic of money, right? And every now and then I still, when I say I'm kind of reducing the gap, it doesn't mean that I know everything about money and that I have no issue with money or anything like that. It just means that I have grown a ton in the past few years, and I'm really grateful actually that I have utilized business as a space where I get to grow more of my consciousness around money, right? So with that said, when it comes to money, the different ways that it can show up in your business, if you look, you can see actually the signs are everywhere. For example, things like, for me in the past, how it showed up, how much I didn't like money, or how much, I looked at money as dirty. I looked at money as not a pure thing or not a very spiritual thing. Is again, it's how I showed up in my business. How basically, I had such a hard time asking for the money. I had such a hard time, even when I would do, master classes and people jump on and, it felt like everything was going very well until we talk about money, until you make an offer. Those are stories that I told myself, right? The fact of the matter is, if you are serious about your business, this is the truth. If you are serious about your business, people are not coming into your space to become your friend, right? Yes, friendship can develop sometimes along the way, but they're not on a masterclass with you because they want to be your friend. They're not on a masterclass with you because they want to create a relationship, blah, blah, blah. Yes, that is nice, but that's not why they're there. They're there because they want a transformation. They're there because there is a problem that they may have, that they want a solution to, that you may have the solution to that. They are there because they want to have a certain experience with you, right? They are really looking at you as somebody who's here to give them something that they want to experience, to give them a transformation that they are seeking, right? And so for me, one thing that has changed in the past, I would say a few years, is I became more serious about that. I became more serious about what are the humans in my space looking for. They're not coming to become my friend. They're coming because they want a transformation. They want a change for themselves. And I really started focusing a lot on that transformation. What is the change that they're wanting? And really delivering that over and over and over and more and more and more again. And in exchange for that, it is only fair. Literally, it's like giving your energy, and it's only fair, even fair to the people who are in the space with you, for them to actually circulate that energy back, right? One thing I learned about money this 1 years ago is like it actually works in space of money. It also works in the space of like even energy, right? Like when you're giving like energy to somebody, right? Or like you accumulating energy, you're receiving energy over and over and over again, and you don't have the opportunity to circulate that energy becomes rotten. Like that's no good for anybody, right? That is no good for anybody. So I really started looking at even money from that perspective as another way, right? As I give value, another way for, you know, circulating energy one way or another, right? But what I want to do in this video, like even as I say that, right, up until maybe not so long ago, I realized how much disdain we actually have for money. And it shows up in so many ways. It shows up in how we judge other people. Oh, they only care about money. All these stories that we say, blah, blah, blah. It's just literally, like, from my experience now, what I'm like, when I used to do that a lot, it was just a reflection of my own, how I see money, right? The fact of the matter is, money is just money. It is just one thing that I've come to realize, and this one was a very recent development, and I feel like that actually has fueled my recent money growth in my business in a big way, is realizing that, like, first of all, like, I talk a lot about my spiritual growth. I talk about a lot about my soul. This is something that is super important to me. But like for the longest time, it didn't really like connect in my brain that like as a human on this planet Earth, this part I knew, as a human on this planet Earth, I am a representation, or I am a temporary manifestation of cosmic energy on planet Earth, right? I'm a temporary manifestation of cosmic energy, the source on planet Earth, right? And what really dawned on me recently is realizing that money also is a temporary manifestation of source energy on planet Earth. What that really means is that I am made of the same stuff that money is made of, right? When I came to that realization, I'm like, oh my God. Actually having hatred towards money is another way of having hatred, like kind of rejecting a part of who I am, a part of myself, right? It was such a huge awakening for me. I was like, oh my God. So the other thing that I want to talk about before we move into doing, like, infusing our whole energetic system with empowering messaging about money, around the topic of money, so that you can allow money with more ease into your business, into your life, but even more than that, so that you can step more into the abundance that you already are, that we already are within. There's one thing that I wanted to share, right? So it came to a point for me in my life where I became very crystal clear about the fact that I am temporary, right? Like, this is something I think about every day, believe it or not. I think about this constantly, that I am this physical being that is here on planet Earth very temporarily, which means tomorrow, one day, maybe not tomorrow, I will die. This physical body will dissolve one day, right? And I am in this physical realm. Money is part of this physical realm, right? And money, again, like, it's just a temporary manifestation of cosmic energy in this physical realm, right? My soul actually is in this physical body, right? In this physical realm through my physical body. One thing that became very, very clear to me, because I personally believe that I'm here on planet Earth to really uncover or discover the strength of my soul in this physical body, and to grow the strength of my soul in this physical body. It became very clear to me that this is something that matters so much. And it also became very clear to me that I have to have my priorities straight. And for me, that is the most important thing in my life, simply because, again, I know that everything in the physical realm, including money, is very temporary. It will dissolve at this point, but there is this part of me, my soul, the soul part of me, which was never not, which will never be not be, that I better not ignore, right? That I better really pay attention to. And so for me, it's not that money is good, money is bad. It's not like that. It's like everything in the physical realm, I can enlist for the purpose of what I feel matters to me the most, which for me, it is my spiritual growth, right? And so I started enlisting money's energy for that purpose as well. Instead of having this conflict with money is bad, blah, blah, you only focus on money, blah, blah, blah. Rather than that, I'm very crystal clear. What matters to me the most is my spirituality, my spiritual growth. And everything in the physical realm gets to serve that purpose. Along the way of this spiritual journey, spiritual growth journey, you better believe I will fall. You better believe I'll fall and get back up. You better believe I'll make mistakes. You better believe all of it. The thing is, I am willing to. I'm willing to. If that means that I get to discover more of the strength of my soul within me, I'm willing to. Right? And so with that, a lot of judgments really started falling for me. Lots of judgments really started falling for me, right? It's no longer this is right or this is wrong. It's not that I don't have that, blah, blah, no, right? But there's less of that in my mind. There's less of that within me of really these judgments of this is wrong, this is right, blah, blah, blah. But rather than that, what is my focus? Where am I headed? What matters to me the most? How can I enlist everything in the physical realm for that purpose? And again, I'm willing to fall, right? I'm willing to fall. I'm willing to take all. I'm willing to make mistakes along the way, right? So with that said, what we're going to do now, we're going to tap. We're going to tap into really, like, there's also another concept that I want to share before we even do that. Like a while back, like I was listening to somebody who was talking a lot about like how much abundance can you receive? How much more abundance can you receive? How much more abundance can you receive? For some reason, when I was listening to that day, like even though in the past that resonated with me a ton, like that day it was like there's something off. Like I was like, I don't understand why does this feel off to me? Until I realized that at that moment I wasn't feeling like I needed to receive abundance. It was a big aha for me. I realized in that moment that abundance is not something that I receive. Abundance is something that I already am. It's literally about stepping into the frequency of that. Right? Abundance is something that I already am. Right? And with that said, there's a big difference between feeling the frequency of abundance and receiving money, simply because of all the screwed up ideas that we have created around the topic of money. So there was a time where I really felt abundance within myself, but I still had a hard time receiving money. Why? Because of, again, the screwed up ideas that we have created around money, which is really sad when we think about it, right? Money gets to serve your purpose. Money gets to serve all that you choose, right? Knowing that literally the love is already within, everything is already here. I am cosmic energy, right? My energy is cosmic energy. Cosmic energy is my energy. This is something I repeat to myself quite often, right? So that my brain and my whole body can really soak that in and remember that cosmic energy is my energy, and that my energy is cosmic energy. And you can even, and I say this to myself as well quite often, that you can even literally tap simply because you declare, because that's how powerful we are as human beings. You can declare that cosmic energy is my energy and my energy is cosmic energy. You can also declare that cosmic mind is my mind. My mind is cosmic mind, and you can utilize cosmic mind, right? It's a whole other topic I'm not going to get too much into today. That if my energy is cosmic energy, and that cosmic energy is my energy, at the same time, money is also cosmic energy. It's literally appropriate, money is also made of cosmic energy, right? So in a way, there's no separation In a way, there's no separation, even though I cannot say that I am money, right? That the essence of who I am is money, but the essence of what I'm made of is the same essence of what money is made of. And so like for me, like what really clicked is that when I have hatred towards money, when I have all these really screwed up around my ideas around money, it's about money, but it's not about money, it's about myself, right? And I'm saying this depending on where you are. This might feel triggering, this might make you mad, or this might make you open to receiving it all. And wherever it is that you are, it's okay, right? It's all okay, right? So now I know that the more I have stepped into this, the more I have let go of all judgments, and the more I have allowed myself to even increase my prices, the more I have allowed myself to receive money in my business, the more I have allowed, like literally this week is the first week of the month, and already like the amount of cash received in my business right now is more than like for the whole, like more than I've ever received in a whole month. Do you understand what I mean? Right? And even when I say that, I know some people may get triggered, right? And if that's the case for you, it's totally okay, because I used to get triggered as well, right? It's totally okay. But I know that I used to get triggered because of what I believed about money, because of all the stories that I told myself about money, all the things that I picked up here and there, and how money is evil, how money is not pure, how money is not, all the stories, right? But in reality, all these stories are literally just creating just a distance between us and ourselves, right? That's it. With that said, make a fist and start tapping your lower belly, moving your head side to side. Relax your whole body. And as you keep tapping your lower abdomen, receive these messages. It is safe for me to step into the frequency of abundance that I already am. My work is worthy of the energy it calls in. Every payment I receive is an act of empowerment for my clients. Money expands through me, not just to me. I allow money and energy to flow freely through me. I allow myself to enjoy receiving money. My creativity and joy move me more into experiencing the abundance that I already am. It is safe for me to be fully expressed and fully resourced. I trust myself with more money. I am powerful enough to step into the frequency of abundance that I already am. Now tap your solar plexus. I expand my capacity to receive more money and to shine. I receive with love, I give with love. Every payment is an act of mutual empowerment. When I receive money, I also expand the giver. Every financial exchange is sacred and reciprocal. Money affirms the transformation I bring. Money is love in motion. Every dollar I receive amplifies healing, growth, and possibility. Receiving money is an act of honoring my soul's work. The more I allow, the more I empower others to allow. Now tap your chest. Money is not lost, it circulates and multiplies. I'm not separate from wealth. I am its embodiment. Receiving money expands the field for all of us. Every payment strengthens the bridge between vision and reality. When I prosper, I invite others into their own prosperity. Money is not a burden, it's a blessing in circulation. I am worthy of being well compensated because I am abundance itself. Now tap your fingertips. Tap your fingertips. Continue tapping your fingertips and slowly stop. Then feel the space between your hands. Open and close, feeling the energetic exchange between your hands. I hold money lightly as energy that flows endlessly through me. Every financial exchange is a celebration of life abundance. I am made of cosmic energy, the stuff that all things in life are made of. I am a temporary manifestation of cosmic energy on the planet Earth. Money is a temporary manifestation of cosmic energy on planet Earth. Money is made of the same stuff that I am made of. I am abundance itself. I am willing to allow myself to step into the frequency of abundance that I already am. Continue opening and closing. Continue feeling the energy expanding bigger and bigger. I hold money lightly as energy that flows endlessly through me. Every financial exchange is a celebration of life's abundance. Now slowly open your arms on your side and scan your whole body from top to bottom. 3 times. One last time. And slowly bring your hands down on your knees. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. Breathe in deeply and breathe out. With that, let's finish today's video here. I hope that you have enjoyed it, and looking forward to seeing you next time in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.